5G networks are rolling out across the world, and they're expected to revolutionize everything from urban planning to self-driving vehicles to healthcare. We'll explore how in this episode of 5G.
It's going to be the future of internet. It's not only going to connect our smartphones, but everything around us. Is going to change a lot of the industry, from transportation to manufacturing, industrial, healthcare in the cities.
The rapid rise of connected devices is having an impact on the way cities are developing their infrastructure, and 5G technology could soon become the foundation for greener, safer, and more sustainable cities worldwide. Kuwait, for example, launched a project to implement 800,000 smart meters to more efficiently monitor electricity and water consumption, which will be completed by 2024. Las Vegas recently launched a partnership with T-Mobile to deploy flood and storm drainage sensors to provide early warnings to residents. According to the latest mobility report, around 29 billion connected devices are forecast by 2022, of which 18 billion will be related to Internet of Things. Ericsson says IoT sensors will monitor everything from energy use, air quality, traffic patterns, and can facilitate smart parking for connected vehicles, increase road safety, improve emergency response, and even make urban planning more efficient. However, this all depends on a wireless network's ability to reliably transmit data in real time, as well as its power to collect and sift through endless amounts of data as IoT devices in cities continue to grow. One of 5G's most substantial developments is moving advanced computing power, usually kept in the so-called core of a network, and distributing it to other parts of the system. Distributed networks provide more reliable high-speed connections and are expected to pave the way for connected cities.
5G together with AI, big data and Internet of Things will mean that we now have the perfect platform to connect everything and everyone to a better future.
Global car makers and tech companies have spent billions of dollars on vehicles that can drive autonomously. But insiders say the industry is still years away from achieving Level 5, a term used to describe fully autonomous cars which can handle all aspects of driving without human intervention. Here's how 5G technology could change the game.
Well, driverless technology is already happening. It's just a question of when and where. So our view is that self-driving is going to be very difficult in places like driving around in Times Square, for example, in a snowstorm.
5G promises record connectivity speeds, and with that comes ultra-low latency, which is the amount of delay it takes to send information from one point to the next. Low latency is crucial for instant communications between a connected vehicle and everything else on the road. Millimeter wave radar and laser radar sensors are used by car manufacturers to collect information from a self-driving vehicle's surroundings. 5G is the first wireless standard to take advantage of the millimeter wave spectrum, which can carry the vast data flows needed to create an ecosystem of information. Huawei Technologies announced last year that it will begin to develop radars for autonomous vehicles.
But of course, all of this is requiring good, solid connectivity and reliable connectivity to share information so you can take proper decisions on the way as you go.
Wireless communications rely on wave spectrums. High-frequency spectrum, like millimeter wave, means fast communication, but can be prone to distortion. This is why an unreliable connection to a high-frequency band can be slower than a good connection to a mid-frequency band. 5G-enabled devices use adaptive beam switching to jump between frequency bands when a connection is about to become unreliable, making 5G more reliable overall. The arrival of 5G has the potential to transform telemedicine, robotic surgery, and remote patient monitoring. Ericsson predicts a $76 billion revenue opportunity in 2026 for operators addressing healthcare transformation with 5G. Here's how the technology could enhance new healthcare trends.
The ability to have, technology such as 5G, monitoring patients, the ability to get a lot of data going to the cloud to facilitate studies, and to be able to allow doctors to remote care for patients is one of the multiple ways that technology is going to change healthcare.
So you hit a stone wall with a bike.
Telemedicine service providers have seen an unprecedented surge in demand as public health officials encourage alternatives to clinic visits for patients. American company Teladoc Health, Inc. said it is now routinely providing more than 20,000 virtual medical visits per day in the U.S. Effective telemedicine requires a network that can support high-quality video streaming, 3D high-resolution medical imaging, and multiple medical devices connected to a central cloud computing platform without congestion. Healthcare systems could leverage 5G networks to handle the growth in telemedicine as well as increase healthcare access in rural communities, where only 10% of American physicians practice. Along with smart glucose and blood pressure monitors, wearable technology and apps are changing how patients engage with their own health. 1 in 5 U.S. adults use digital health apps or wearables, according to Gallup data. Low-latency networks with cloud data storage capacity could allow healthcare providers to integrate IoT health data into personalized care plans and interventions in real time. 5G-powered AR/VR has the potential to revolutionize medical education. At Middlesex University in London, educators are using AR to train students on high-risk labor and delivery scenarios and potentially save lives.